Welcome back to the bar. So in this series, we're looking at the whole concept of project and portfolio management tools, how effective they are, and how you try and make them more valuable to the organization, and also avoid some of the pitfalls of them becoming less valuable to an organization. So what I want to look at today in this particular bar chat is around the area of visualizing history and having a calendar. So we work and have worked for many, many years with all sorts of different PPM platforms and project management tools. And we've created our own. We have our own PPM platform. And one of the things that we struggle with a lot of the platforms that are out there, project management platforms as well, project management tools, is the fact that the history is not necessarily visible. And to me, as a sponsor or a stakeholder, it's absolutely crucial that I can see the history of the project at any given time, as well as the current, because it's a bit like the old adage. The other day we were in with a client and someone was saying, we were in a portfolio review actually, and someone was saying, yeah, the project has been green for the last 3 months, and the good news, it's been delivered on time. The reality of the situation was that that project, when it was originally defined, was defined and agreed to deliver 12 months earlier. But every time the baseline changed, that was essentially, it was agreed and it just moved to the right and it moved to the right. Well, it did not deliver on time. It actually delivered 12 months late. But that was invisible because at the last, when it was delivered, it was deemed to be green and delivered on time, because the last time it was baselined was 4 months ago. It was pushed back again. But as far as everyone else was concerned, it was delivered on time. So I think for me, the ability to baseline visually all the milestones and the gates on a program or a set of projects and see them shift to the right, so that that baseline never moves, but a little grey dotted line moves to the right, moves to the right, moves to the right, means that I can always see when it was originally baselined and where it is today and what the history is, what's the journey it's been on. And the value to me of that is that I've got a much better management view of how we're performing, and it may be that it's to do with good decision making or bad decision making or bad prioritization, but I've got visibility of that journey and that delay or the history of the program. And the other thing is the calendar. Having a calendar means, for your project reporting, means that by a certain date a report has to be in, and that's what's scheduled in the calendar within the tool. If it's not in by that date, it will show as that report not having been set. Well, that's something that is very unusual, and for me that's a crucial thing to see. I want to see if 30% of the people that are running my projects, and I'm spending £10 million in my project portfolio, if 30% of the people running my projects aren't actually filling in a report on a weekly or a monthly basis, I want to see that. For me, that's unacceptable. But without that calendar, I've got no visibility. All I've got visibility of is the stack of reports that have come in, however many there may be. So, in summary, where you can, try and show try and visualize the history, the journey that milestones and a project has been on, and also if you can use a calendar to show when project reports have not been set, it's valuable information to the management team. Good luck with it.